That night, the palace was silent to silent. Even the wind seemed to be holding its breath. Amara lay wide awake, her eyes fixed on the dim, flickering lantern on her wall. Every single creak in the corridor outside her door made her jump. Every moving shadow felt like a pair of eyes watching her. The queen's chilling words from earlier echoed in her mind, over and over in every palace. Queens don't lose, maids do. A cold dread washed over her. She knew, with absolute certainty, her life was no longer safe. Suddenly, a soft knock came at her door. 3 slow, deliberate taps. She froze. Only one person in the entire palace ever knocked like that. Her voice was barely a whisper, trembling as she asked, "Who is it?" A deep, commanding voice replied, "It's me." Her heart skipped a beat. It was the king. She scrambled to open the door, immediately bowing her head low. King Adagon entered her small room, dressed not in his royal regalia, but in a simple robe. There was no crown on his head, just the heavy burden of power etched onto his face. He looked less like a king and more like a man trapped by his own authority. His gaze softened as he looked at her. "You've been crying," he said quietly. She quickly turned her face away, trying to hide her tear-streaked cheeks. "No, Your Majesty," she lied. "Don't lie to me, Amara," he insisted, his voice gentle but firm. "I know the queen called for you today." Amara hesitated for a long moment, the fear of the queen warring with the presence of the king. Finally, she gave a small, defeated nod. "Yes, Your Majesty." The king's next question hung heavy in the air. "And what did she say to you?" Amara's voice was small, filled with fear. She warned me to stay away from you." A visible change came over the king. His jaw tightened, and a cold, hard look entered his eyes. "So it begins," he muttered, almost to himself. Amara looked at him, completely bewildered. "What begins, Your Majesty?" He looked directly at her, his expression grim. "The storm," he said simply. "My queen is not as quiet or as meek as she appears to the court. She was born into power, and she doesn't share it easily." He took a step closer, his presence filling the small room. He lowered his voice, making his next words a secret between them. "From tonight, you will not sleep here again. You will be moved to a hidden chamber near the east wing. It will be guarded, secret. No one must know you are there." Amara's eyes widened in disbelief and alarm. "But, Your Majesty, I can't," he cut her off swiftly. "No argument. Amara, this is for your safety." He held her gaze for a long, intense moment. The space between them crackled with unspoken emotions, fear, loyalty, and something deeper. Something more dangerous that neither of them dared to name. Finally, he broke the silence, his voice softening once more. "Rest now, Amara," he said gently. "Tomorrow will be much louder than today." With those ominous words, he turned and walked out as quietly as he had arrived, his robe flowing like mist in the faint moonlight. Amara stood frozen, watching him leave, her mind spinning in a whirlwind of confusion and terror. A hidden chamber, secret guards. She didn't know what was coming, but she knew one thing for sure. She was now at the very center of it. What does the queen have planned? And what secrets does this hidden chamber hold? The story continues in the next episode. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss it. If you're enjoying this tale, please hit that like button and share it with a friend who loves a good story. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next chapter.